I love that. If you've ever gone to Costa Rica, you'll know exactly what he's talking about. It really is quite beautiful there. And
Yeah.
something else you mentioned was that Costa Rica became your graduate school. So tell us a little bit more about that and what that looked like for you.
Of course, a lot of it has to do, Carly, with maturity. You know, if you go to the Louvre and see the Mona Lisa at 10, you'll see it a lot differently than when you're 40. And
Absolutely.
I guess maybe I didn't take things for granted. I just didn't understand how important they were growing up. And
Mhm.
so at the age of 27, which is very good age to be, and it's a transition age. You're still not too old, not too young. You're just right. You're in the sweet spot. And when I was given that opportunity, instead of just partying and blowing off this chance, I saw where I was at and that I could do this.
Mhm.
And that maybe if I just put my head down and I listened, not to what the supervisors and the owners were saying,
Mhm.
what the people were saying. I'm
Yeah.
listening to hundreds of people a month tell me about how good and bad the job is and what they could do right or wrong. And so that's the best education yet. And so um, maybe I tried the hardest because I didn't want to move back to Philadelphia. I was in a brand new industry, which was telemarketing, and never did
Mhm.
that before. And so you take the original skills that you have with the spring in your step, and it's almost like a 80s B movie. You put someone like a fish out of water and see what they can do. And the next thing you know, a red tie is appropriate. And so my personality and my drive and my excitement to learn the industry
Mhm.
was the perfect combination for it to work.
Mhm.
And I couldn't believe it. It wasn't fading. And it wasn't something where I had to have that long conversation with my boss threatening me. Uh,
Yeah.
they kept, Carly, they kept giving me additional assignments. I used to move to different departments, and then they gave me the golden ticket, which was training.
Yeah.
So since English was their second language, I would onboard new agents in the art of speech and rhetoric and phonetics, which was beautiful for me. And so I kind of saw my calling there and realized that if I could take that skill and that knowledge, I could pay it forward. And to this date, I think I've trained over 10,000 people over 2 decades. And
Mhm.
uh, so it water seeks its own level. As I mentioned before, that nose got me to where I needed to be. And when I found it, I knew this was home.
Yeah, that's very cool. It's funny as you were describing that, I was like, I bet that they loved him there because you're engaged, you're wanting to learn, you're wanting to grow, expand, you're probably asking questions, getting the extra training. So it sounds like you got a great opportunity from a great company to really set you off to the next step, which is very cool.